Hi and welcome to another video update from the Fire Brigades Union, once again here at the Union's head office in Kingston, London. We're joined by National Officer Mark Rowe, who's the Union's lead for pensions, to discuss some quite significant news about, well, another victory in the Union's fight for pensions justice. Now Mark, the Union's been fighting for pensions justice since 2015. We've won a very significant age discrimination claim in the High Court, although we're still fighting across specific brigades. But at the same time we also registered other claims, and specifically one in regard to injury to feelings for people who are badly affected by these changes. You've been involved since then in extensive legal negotiations, and you've now got some news to share. They want to settle. How much for and who does it affect?
It affects, Tam, those members who registered injury to feelings claims, and injury to feelings claims are claims for compensation for anger, distress, worry, etc. that resulted from what has been proven to be in the courts discrimination applied in the transitional protection arrangements. And those claims have been being fought through the courts. We had a court hearing listed from Friday last week to this week. As you say, we are right. We've had government legal department come forward and make an offer now, and that offer is for those who suffered or provided additional reasons for being aggrieved. The top line claim payment that's going to be made is £7,250, and for all others who have made claims, the payment is for £3,750.
Now Mark, that's a significant sum of money for people, but it is really important to stress the injury to feelings is very, very real for the members affected. I mean, some of our members had their lives torn apart during the pensions campaign or during the pensions cuts that the government were forcing through. Hence these sums. So why is there a difference? Can you set out exactly who's getting what and why?
Yes, so so there's a circular that's been issued, Tam, that details this, because it is a very complex issue, and I think government legal departments have put forward a number of reasons why the payments are different. Primarily the reason is because some members, on the advice of the union, filled in a further claim form that went up onto the union website to ask for any additional reasons after the initial claims were put in, why they felt further aggrieved. And you're quite right. This isn't just something that has not had an effect on members. There are members who who've gone through countless sleepless nights, worried. They've had their life plans ruined by what the government did. So it's actually very, very important that compensation is paid to those members.
Okay, Mark. So there's compensation ranging between £3,750 and £7,250. How many members are actually affected in this?
Well, in total there's 9,000 members who have registered claims in this regard. I think it's important to state at this point that we've only been able to recommend settlement on those claimants who actually put the original claims in 2015. Government legal departments have come back because the union opened up the website for further claimants to come forward in 2020. Now, government legal departments have very disrespectfully accused those claimants of simply jumping on the bandwagon, and that's their words, not ours, Tam. And the reason they're saying that is because they're saying that actually by that point the government had already said that they were going to rectify the discrimination, therefore they couldn't have suffered or been aggrieved as much as the other members, and they put forward that they will pay just over 2,000 to the 2020 claimants. Now we can't recommend that. There's no reason why we should recommend that, and we are adamant that the payments should be the same for the members across the board. So negotiation with government legal departments is continuing in that regard. So I think it's important to say that these payments are going to be for the 2015 claimants. They're the only settlement figures that we can recommend at this stage.
9,000 members is a significant amount of FBU members that this is going to. But to be clear, this is for members who register the claim through the union, yeah? And just to put a more human element to it, Mark, I mean, this hasn't been offered. You've been in there with our legal advisors fighting for this, negotiating this, yeah?
Well, yeah, I mean, we've been there on behalf of our members pushing these claims. It's our members, as always, who direct this. Our conference who have directed this, that we do not back down. And, you know, our legal team have been absolutely outstanding in this. Particularly, I do want to name check Ivan Walker from Walker Solicitor, who's been outstanding, as he has been throughout on this, Tam. So, yeah, we will not back down. And there's a number of further claims, the details of which are in the circular, that we are still pursuing for members.
And just before I go into the detail of how members access these payments, I understand that the police have also done a similar, had a similar offer, but they're losing, I think it's around 20% of their claims to, I think it's legal advisors. Is that happening in the FBU?
No, every single penny will go into the claimant's pockets. So if you are entitled to £3,750, you will get exactly £3,750.
Another significant victory there, I have to say. Okay, Mark, so for members watching that who have registered this, it's their money. How do they get it? And is there anything, or when do they get it? And is there anything they need to do now to access it?
Yeah, I think it's important to state at this point, Sam, that there is still quite a long way to go until the members actually get the money. You know, government legal departments have said to us, you know, they've got a number of mechanisms in place to make this payment. But we need to go through that. We need to make sure that members' details are correct. We need to actually write to each member again to get their permission to settle on their behalf. So members will be, claimants will be written to on this. So I don't, you know, it's important to say that, you know, there's going to be a few months yet before members actually see the money in the pocket. But it's coming. It's a significant step forward. Members will be getting the money.
But once again, we've won it, but we have to jump through hoops to get it because of the government, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, Sam.
Okay then, Mark, I suppose, look, just to finish up, this is, well, I think it's a significant victory for the FBU. I'm sure you're going to agree. This was won by the union through union negotiation, through fighting and standing together as a union, yeah? Something that FBU members should be really proud of, to be honest.
Yeah, this is an FBU victory. And let's not forget, the chief fire officers and the government throughout have told us we wouldn't win this. They have still been telling us the injuries of feelings claims, you won't get anywhere with this, and we've won it again. My message is simply this, Tam. You know, we are the Fire Brigades Union. We fight for our members. Our members direct us in the fights that we take. I don't care whether you're a chief fire officer who continually attacks the union, whether you're a government minister who's plotting and planning to undermine the union at every turn, or whether you're the government itself. The Fire Brigades Union takes no shit off anybody.
Right, okay, thanks for that, Mark. A very strong message there from Mark Rowe on behalf of the FBU, and again, in regard to this pensions victory. Now, look, I know for the members affected, you'll be wanting detailed information. Mark has done a circular, a very detailed circular. It's going to get posted in the FBU website. You can go to that, www.fbu.org.uk, and there is a pensions page to access that. And certainly more information in this will follow. Thanks for joining us, and Mark, thanks very much indeed.
Thanks, Sam.